morning, everyone. Today you're going to come along with me and I'm going to show you how to think outside the box. You know, when life throws you a curveball, you got to think outside the box. And I'm just going to show you what I'm working on today. And maybe there'll be some ideas that you've never thought of before. Hi everybody, I am Homestead Tessie and I can't wait to share with you my video today. I am holding this and I really want to thank Glenda for getting it for me. So what this is a 1.25 container to hold water in it. So people take this when they go camping. What I liked about this one is because it's so narrow, it's not going to take up a lot of space in my home. But what am I using it for? Well, here's where we're thinking outside the box. As you all know, we were working on improving our home and we did a lot of work on it. We do have some issues in our home that we still need to fix. And one of them is we have a sink in the bathroom. Well, it doesn't work. And to fix it would be a very costly thing. And we're not doing that right now. As you all know, my hospital bills and all that was taking place back in the summer. That kind of put a lot of these home restorations at a halt until we get that paid up. So, we have a sink that doesn't work, and it's not just a little fix, it's a major fix. So today, we're filling this up with water, and we are going to use this as an off-grid way to wash our hands, to brush our teeth, and to use anything we need to use water at a sink. Being it's the bathroom sink, we don't really use that much water at a time, so this 1.25 gallon is going to make a world of a difference. So let me show you thinking outside the box. All right, we filled it up with water and now we're gonna put it in the bathroom and I'll show you how it works. All right, so we have everything ready. And here is the water. Just open it up. And it's just like a faucet. And that is how I do things, to think differently instead of having to fix something that is broke. Because we have no water here because they leak and we need this whole unit replaced. Hang a beautiful tea towel on it, and it actually looks pretty nice. If you like my little light with the beautiful nature sounds, I'll share that at the end of this video. There are so many ways you can think outside the box. So we always have these tangerine and orange lemon peels. I know a lot of people make cleaners using vinegar, but I really don't care for the vinegar. And you can get this for $1 at the Family Dollar. So what I do is I pour rubbing alcohol in it, and now this is concentrate, so it'd be partly rubbing alcohol and part water. But we put all rubbing alcohol while we're letting all of these peels soak. And it's just so much fun because you're thinking outside the box and you're using things that, you know, people would normally throw away. So as I keep getting the peelings, then I'll just keep putting more in. And you just keep pushing it down like this. That's just another way that I think outside the box. Another thing is, so many times in my recipes, you will see me making things and I totally go off track from the original recipe. I always put the original recipe down in the description box below, but for me, I'm using what I got. So I have to use what I have, and that is thinking outside the box. Some of your best recipes are thinking outside the box. And so today, I'm having my children over, and so I am making this casserole, which is one I just did recently, so I'm not gonna share it again. I'll show you up here, the Cracker Barrel recipe. But I'm thinking outside the box. So while it is the main part of the recipe, I just add whatever I have to it. That's thinking outside the box because When people are really frugal, that's what they do. They don't run out to the grocery store to buy all the ingredients. They use what they got, and they even sometimes, just sometimes, they even make it better. Well, it's not hash brown potatoes. I mean, it calls it that way, but they're cubed. And maybe I don't have all the sour cream that goes in it, or I don't have the right cream soup. Generally, it's pretty much like the same thing. It's just a different version. And that is thinking outside the box. So I only have a half of a carton of sour cream, so I'm just going to use that. I think when you are real frugal, whether you do it because you were born that way or you do it because of life circumstances, I think you realize that you have to think differently. You know, especially in the day and age that we're living in right now. You know, people usually don't have the kind of money to go out and just fix everything. So this is Velveeta cheese that I had tried to grate, so I kind of crumbled it. So we're just using this Velveeta cheese for this casserole. It's still partly frozen, but that's okay. You know, somebody who is used to getting everything they want, or somebody who's used to not saving money would say, oh, this is slop this and slop that. But actually it's really good. And you don't know until you try. Try to think differently. You know, so many times we see a recipe and we think, oh, we have to go to the store. You know, we have to buy exactly what it calls for. That's how my family grew up. That's how I raised my children. That's what they were used to. That, you know, their mom just, you know, took what she had and made the best of what she had. And these potatoes are going to be amazing. So in the time that it would have taken me to go to the store to get back, half that time it took to make this. And now we're done. All right, so basically you take a cotton ball and you take some Vaseline, and that's all you do. These things are great if you want to cook on an open fire. They're great for just about anything you need to start a fire. So I'm going to work on this, get this all done. I have this old jar. It doesn't have a lid. I'm going to have to try to find what I'm going to use it for. And I have on here fire starters, so I know what it's for. And I'm going to keep this in the canning garage, so I have it. All you do is you need just one. That's all you need, just one. And you can start a fire really quick. And it burns about 5 minutes with the petroleum jelly on it. Are your days like mine, where it consists of really odd and unusual things? Every day it's like that for me. I do things so different than what a lot of people do. But I noticed that all of you guys, most of you, are just like me. You love doing these kind of things. Hey, it makes the day fun. And it's an adventure. It's something different every single time.